So in the vehicle inquiry section, the first few pages are highly configurable. You don't have to have them switched on, but it's really useful for qualification of each customer. So we've got the change cycle here. Important that you get this filled out. So when you ask your manager for an offer to be stacked, he can actually see the change cycle and annual mileage. So while he's creating a PCP quotation, he doesn't have to come back to you and ask. It will all be fed straight through to the deal builder page, so you can see it down the left hand side. Also, if you can capture information about what the customer uses the car for on a weekday and weekend, then it means that it might help you to sort of show the customer a car that's relevant to his lifestyle choices. So we pop something in there. We can swipe the screen forwards and backwards in here. So swipe forwards. Important features are relevant to what the customer, why he's choosing that vehicle. You can use that in a objection handle for discount. So if a customer, as long as the customer doesn't choose value for money as one of their important features, then you can refer back to this when they ask for discount and just go through build the value back in for the safety, the style, the practicality. So it's, instead of just going straight to the discount level, you refer back to this and you can just go over them areas again, the important features. Purchase priorities can be whatever the customer must-haves are. So we can put something in there and then swipe the screen. Now funding particulars or qualification questions, again, you can set this to whatever you want. So any user with manager's access is likely to have the qualification questions in their tools area, unless it's actually being managed centrally by someone at parent login. But if you have access to it, then you can choose whatever question you'd like, and you can set either a drop-down answer, a free type answer, or a yes-no. So there's different types of answering that you can have. And then finally we go through to the page where we choose the car of interest. So once you select the vehicle, go for one of them. Once it comes through the base price, then you can click configure vehicle at the bottom, and that will take you through to the cap data on that car. So just to quickly go through these. So the options is what is the car available with as factory options. It does have logic in there as well. So if we go down to the packs and choose a black pack and maybe a dynamic pack. So if I click onto the little red triangle, it's saying if I choose that pack, I must select a grey contrast roof as well. So in my exterior section, there's the grey contrast roof just there. Now I've got another clash where I have to untick that one, and that's now buildable. The equipment section is showing you what comes standard on the car. So that's all the standard equipment on that vehicle. And then technical gives lots of great information as well regarding things like insurance groups, service intervals, also your heights and dimensions, luggage capacity with the seats up and folded down as well. Trim colour shows you what's available on that car, so you know what trims are available and what exterior colours are available. Summary is what you've built so far with the extras that you've added, and then P11D for any company car drivers that want to know how much it's the percentage is going to be. Once you've gone through that on the vehicle of interest that you're supplying, then if you swipe left to right on the screen, you can go back to this and you could change it to a competitor vehicle as well. So if the customer's considering a Land Rover or maybe a Porsche Cayenne or Macan, then you can go through and select the Porsche as well and do exactly the same thing and start to give comparisons on the vehicle that you're supplying and the competitor as well. Quite useful just to try and give the customer factual answers on what you're actually what you're presenting. Okay, so we're going to go with a Porsche Macan on this one, and then we could configure it and look at that data again. I'm just waiting for the base price to come through, and then I will click continue and we'll move on to the customer vehicle.